Y'all, I'm in the car, so I can't talk to. But y'all, all I'm gonna say is, if the podcast gonna be anything like the podcast meeting, y'all, we gotta get our popcorn ready. And let me repeat that: if the podcast is anything, amen, like the podcast, oh, popcorn ready. I need Wayne to crank it up. Wayne, you showing up today. Wayne letting them give him the jugs. But baby, when I tell you he jugging back, that Negro looked at Delicia and said, "It was Delicia, we know about your situation." And did y'all hear Shayla follow that up with Wayne? You messy. Shayla is holding on to this, y'all. Shay Bay, Shay Bay right here. I'm gonna start back calling her Shay Bay. Y'all think Shay Bay? Now the girl got a misunderstanding of him. She definitely got a misunderstanding there. But when I tell y'all Shay Bay, that Shayla go be alright. Oh, I got a feeling that Shay Bay go be right, y'all. Shay Bay, she's sitting on this, and it's taking everything in her little delusional mind, her little delusional suppressed mind, amen, not to buck out. But she know that podcast gonna be the moment. She know that's gonna be her moment, amen, to pop out and show them. Y'all thought I was going crazy. Y'all thought that she gonna be like Ike Turner was. Amen. When Ike Turner came to the dressing room on Tina, amen, and he told Tina, he said, you thought a no like me was gonna let this slide. She'll come out like Ike Turner, amen, at the podcast. I believe it in my spirit. If the writers do something else, then forget y'all. I admit, what Auntie Ron say, I stand to be corrected. But y'all, I got a feeling. I got a feeling that Shay Bay about to pop on out. Oh, I got a feeling that Shay Bay gonna pop on out. Shay Bay gonna pop out during the podcast. I'm telling you what I know. That girl's sitting on that information. It's deep down in her brain cells. Amen. I want y'all to watch all of this podcast meeting from beginning to end. Every time someone was directed toward Delisha, she had this little rock to her. She had just a little slate rock. She would turn her head. She would look down. Because everything in her spirit, everything in Shayla's spirit want to pop out and show her. Everything in her spirit want to say, you know what, you think you better than me. I will come across this table and yank I'm telling you, she holding it in, y'all. She's suppressing it deep down in her soul. She's suppressing it. She's suppressing it so deep and so down off in there. But every now and then you'll catch her rocking. When she was at Delicia's house on the porch, every now and then you'll see her do like this. I'm telling you, God. I'm telling y'all. I gotta show y'all. I don't know. I ain't got time, y'all. But I'm gonna try to go back and get y'all the surveillance. Cause I'm telling you, Shay Bay is taking everything in Shay Bay's spirit, amen, not to reach out and touch Delicia. That girl know, y'all. I'm telling you, that girl know. That girl know. That girl know. My name ain't Auntie Riri, Auntie Tata, Superintendent Jernigan, and a whole bunch of more folks that probably need to be diagnosed if this girl don't know. This girl know, y'all. If she holding it, she holding it. She holding it on the inside. Everything in her want to reach out and touch Delicia. Have you ever been in a room with somebody you can't stand, but you know that you might lose your cool if you're in a certain environment? You're at church, amen. You're in the church house and you got to, oh Lord, I want to reach out and touch her, but I'm in your roof and I can't do it right now. Have you ever in a place of business? Oh, if she say something to me one more time, I'm gonna reach out and touch her. That's what Shay Bay going through right now. Shay Bay ain't never sound so. The girl said fraternizing. The girl using words she ain't never used before, and y'all saying she don't know. She using big vocabulary words. Amen. That girl said, you know, and I make my money in other ways. Shayla ain't shamed or nothing. It's the plan in the face. It's the plan in the face that's making her upset. It's the you broke up for me for this. In her face. You know, that's what's really messing with her spirit. The reason she suppressed it in her brain. Because at the end of the day, as delusional as Shayla is, she do believe that she is the one and not the 2 or the 3 or the 4. Oh, it's going to be such a misunderstanding on this podcast, Lord. Candace, you need some help with the room? Get rid of your little hating, jealous friend. I'll come down there and help you, sugar. But we need the podcast room to be finished by Friday. We need it finished by Friday. Yeah, we need that up and running by the weekend. Yeah, Lord. It's finna get so good. It's all up in, shut up in the spirit, like fire. Shut up in my bones. Because I know this girl know. I don't care what nobody tell me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that girl don't know. That girl got that slight rock with it. I'm talking about she done told Tamara to get out the bed. Tamara looked at her like, nah, baby, that's not what we gonna do. I was with you. Tamara if that girl say the wrong thing. Lauren say the wrong thing, it's gonna pop. And did you hear Shayla say, both of my friends? She meant Amber. Amen. That's why Wayne looked over like that, because Wayne trying to get next on Amber. Y'all, this is good, y'all. This is good entertainment. Baby, if the podcast, amen, anything like the podcast meeting, y'all, we in for some entertainment. Hey, the Diamond Vanessa. Good, these podcast meetings, baby. Everybody speaking out and speaking, they speaking freely. Amen. If they speak freely like this, if they speak freely in the podcast, like they speaking freely in this here meeting, and if Wayne is the one sitting down in the middle, giving out the topics and commenting on the comments, oh Lord, baby, it's gonna be a good understanding, a good misunderstanding. That's a new thing. If it's a good misunderstanding, that's good. No sound. You lying to me. You lying to me if ain't no sound. Oh Lord, I know it ain't. Girl, I've been talking for the last. I'm finna be upset if it ain't no sound. Let me log out of here and come back in, cause I done gave one of the best commentaries in my life. Oh Lord.